Being ignored or getting the cold shoulder from your partner can be a very upsetting experience. As one partner withdraws from the conversation, the other partner tends to feel very rejected. This is called stonewalling, and stonewalling contributes to a lot of distance and unfinished conversations in a relationship. Yet underneath the surface, for the person who stonewalls, there's often other stuff going on. In this video, I'll be explaining what it is that is going on for them and how to overcome this in your relationship. Hey, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tim van Monroy, and I'm a counseling psychologist in my doctoral training, and I make videos dedicated to help you understand your relationships in your life better. So this video is part of the series on the 4 Horsemen, and the 4 Horsemen are those 4 styles of toxic communication that often tend to lead to breakups and divorce in relationships. So I have a separate video and a playlist dedicated to all these horsemen that I'll link in the description down below. So the word stonewalling quite vividly describes what is happening. It is this cold, distant and hard to reach behavior that is happening. It can be emotional and it can also be physical. So when it is emotional, it can be during a conversation or an argument, when someone is no longer available, they're not responding to what you're saying, they kind of shut down, they really withdraw internally, but they're physically present. When it is more physical, it can be that someone stands up and walks out of the room in the middle of a conversation, or they may act very busy and try and avoid to start this difficult conversation in the first place. On the surface, it looks like someone is withdrawing and they're not present in the conversation. Clients would often say this is very hurtful to experience. They often question themselves. What is it that I did wrong? Am I not asking for this clear enough? And they often try even harder to engage in a conversation. And as we're getting into this, please let us know in the comments down below, when is the last time that you've experienced the behavior of stonewalling? So what is happening for the person that is actually stonewalling? Well, often they are trying really hard not to make the situation any worse. So they'll distract themselves or they'll distract their partner. Underneath this, internally, they are emotionally overwhelmed. So when you're emotionally overwhelmed, it's really hard to engage or concentrate on a conversation. So when your heart rate goes above 100 beats per minute, you become very easily emotionally overwhelmed. When this happens, it's hard to concentrate, it's hard to focus on the conversation, and it gets very easy to get angry and use very hurtful terms, and this tends to escalate the conflict even more. So what is happening, the stonewaller, so to say, is actually trying to regulate their emotions. By disengaging from the conversation or removing themselves from the room, they are trying to calm down. So what to do when you or your partner or someone you know might be stonewalling? Well, 2 things. You need a break from what is happening to calm down, and second, you may need a safe word in your relationship to help you to do this. So this break has to be different than the ignoring of the partner. It has to be focused on calming you down emotionally. So doing something that helps you calm down, so this can be going out for a walk, listening to some music, or watching a nice YouTube video like this one. This might be hard to measure, but when your heart rate drops below 100 beats per minute again, it is far easier to engage in this conversation in a productive way and solve the conflict. So, and the safe word is a word that you both agree on that either of you can use when you get overwhelmed. I'll soon be making a dedicated video on that break and that safe word for in your relationship. It'll be in the same playlist linked down below. Would you like to discover more on how to improve your relationship from these tricky styles of communication? Well, be sure to check out the description in the link down below. And please share this video with one person you think that could benefit from this. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel and see you next time.